it's that time again.
It's Kingslayer Hoops, and welcome to another NBA 2K21 tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about how to attack the rim using 3 really nasty money plays. But before we get into that, I want to remind you guys that this is an advanced tutorial, so if you guys don't know how to do stuff like calling plays or like doing receiver control cuts, make sure you watch my basic tutorials first. The link to that will be in the description. Now, these plays today are going to be from the current Denver Nuggets playbook. I do have 2 more money plays coming next week that show you how to score out of the post, so you can kind of add that to this attack that I'm going to show you here today. But we'll get to that next week. Don't worry about that right now. What I do want you to worry about right now is hitting that like button to help support my channel, which is still a growing channel. It's not that big, so I'd really appreciate it. Also, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss another tutorial. These videos will make you better at 2K, I promise. Alright guys, so the first play we're going to be looking at is called Quick 1 Horns Flex, and again, this is in the current Denver Nuggets playbook. So here's what the play is going to look like. I'll show it to you guys in real time first, and then we'll slow it down and break it down a little bit for you. But you're going to see this is a pretty quick hitting play on this first option. Beautiful, look at that. Alright, so let's slow that down here. We're going to start again in the middle of the floor with our point guard. And the first thing we're going to do is pass it off to one of our bigs on the elbows here. Then the opposite big, who you did not pass to, in this case it's Jokic, is going to come up and set a screen for that passer. In this case that's Jamal Murray. And he's going to get a nice easy cut to the basket. And the finish right there, you can see the help defense was way too slow. And that's the first option to score on this play. There's another option. Again, I'll show it to you guys in real time right here, and then we'll slow it down. And look how pretty this one is. That is too easy. All right, so slow that down. We're gonna pass it again to the big man on the elbow there. This time we're not gonna pass it to the cutting point guard. What we are gonna do is get it to the big on the opposite elbow, and then you're gonna see the point guard is gonna go down and set a screen for your man in the corner. Then he's gonna cut inside and get a really easy layup or dunk, depending on the personnel. It's Gary Harris here, so he's not gonna dunk that one down, but you get the idea. And now let's look at yet another option for this exact same play. All right, so again, we get it to the opposite corner. And now here, we're gonna get a 3-point option out of that. So you can kind of throw this 3-point option in there to keep the defense honest. We don't wanna cut to the basket all day long, right? Because eventually they're just gonna go into a zone defense. But right here, you're gonna see Jamal Murray sets a screen, then receives a screen of his own. He leaks out to the 3-point line and gets a corner 3-pointer. Bada bing from downtown. All right, that's our first play. Our second play is called Quick 5-Out 3. And here's what that one's gonna look like. So in real time, you're gonna see this time we actually initiate from the wing as opposed to the top of the arc like that other play. And look at that cutting play. That is gorgeous. We are attacking the rim with reckless abandon. So again, we're gonna slow that down here. You'll see Millsap going over to set a screen for our shooting guard. And once the guard comes over that screen, we're gonna receiver control cut with him. And again, if you don't know how to do basic stuff like that, make sure you watch my beginner tutorials, link in the description below. But you can see Gary Harris, another easy finish, just attacking the rim over and over. Now let's stay with that same play and look at a different option to score. So again, we initiate from the wing here. This time we're not gonna hit Harris on that cut, but we're gonna hit him on that little flare screen instead. He's gonna switch directions. We'll slow this down one more time. So you'll see right after this screen right here from Paul Millsap is where we would normally do the receiver control cut, but this time he switches directions and gets open off of that flare screen for an easy 3-pointer. And like I said, you gotta mix in the threes with these cutting plays to keep the defense honest. And the final play that we're going to look at today is called Fist 5-Out 4. So again, these are only 3 plays. We're just showing a whole bunch of different options for these plays. Now for this play, again, we're going to initiate from the wing. And right here, you're going to get that same cut that we showed on that on the last play. But this one, you don't have to do a receiver control cut manually. It'll actually do it automatically as part of the play. See right here, Gary Harris, I'm not doing anything. He just cuts automatically inside if it's open. Now, another option for that same play, we're gonna see right here again, Millsap with the screen. This time, Gary Harris is not open, So we swing the ball, and that leads directly into a pick and roll. And you can attack right out of that pick and roll. Beautiful. It flows so nicely together. We'll show that one more time in slow motion. We're going to start from the wing here. Gary Harris not open off of that cut. So we swing it to Millsap instead. Millsap swings it to the wing there. And then it flows directly into a pick and roll. That is so nice, guys. Oof. This is beautiful basketball. All right, now normally what I would do is I would show you guys online gameplay. And I'd show you guys how this works against human beings. But like I said, next week, we're going to be adding 2 more Denver Nuggets plays to our attack. And those are going to be a little more post-oriented. But work on these first. I'm telling you guys, I get to the basket so easily using these plays. And like I showed you guys before, a few of them have counters for 3-pointers if the cut is not there. So that's why these are so good. But guys, let me know how this works out for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel. And until next time, happy gaming, y'all.